Alright, we are at Alliance War number 4, AIDS versus C.AV. Welcome back, of course. Up here, our war team is going to be Hercules, Diablo, and Kingpin. This first fight is a Medusa on Aggression Fury. I'm going to do this fight with Hercules to build up charges. Right there, Do Not Disturb happens. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to parry, throw a heavy, pause it, and turn on Do Not Disturb. And then we're going to go back into the fight like normal and smash it. I want to get to my SP1, because right there, I don't want her to auto-block me. I'm going to put the Infuriate. You cannot auto-block and intercept, and so I'm going to intercept with my special one to get the precisions and the true sense so she can't auto-block me, and I'm going to kill her with a few hits, and that's the fight. Next up is I believe, a Jabari Panther on Power Focus 1. Yeah, Power Focus 1. And Power Alternator. So, I'm going to do this fight with Hercules. Once again, keep an eye out for her cleanse. When she dashes at you, she will cleanse. Debuffs. Well, when you go to parry her, at least. I should have got... She parried me, but I'm stunning me because I have my strength up with Hercules. I'm just going to play this fight extremely safe, and I'm going to heavy counter right there for the special one. And then I'm going to throw my special one and kill her. So yeah. Always keep an eye out for her cleanse, because when she dashes at you, her cleanse will be active, and she will shrug off any parry that you try and put on her, and you can get caught in the face. This is another Hercules fight. Steady build up Fury, Heavy Hitter, Power Alternator. I don't really care about any of these nodes. I'm going to blitz him down as quickly as I can. So, I'm going to get an intercept right off the bat. Yeah. Right there, uncooperative. I have to wait out as heavy because it's Heavy Hitter. He purifies it. I get lucky and somehow get a hit off there. I got pretty lucky at that point. I'm going to let him throw his SP1 so I can heavy counter it to get an extra strength charge right there. And then I'm going to throw the SP1 and intercept with it. Pretty careless, I must say, for those first fights, but we got through it, so yeah. We lived. Next up was a MODOK on Rage. I brought Diablo for this fight because I didn't think Diablo would hit that hard. He didn't, but I do make some slip-ups in this fight that nearly get me killed. I get out of this fight alive, Key, Essence of Null, and I'm going to throw my SP1 to get that up, because when that is up with that pre-fight, I nullify a buff when I am next to him every second. And so I'm going to put on, I believe, an advanced power boost. Let's see, what boost do I put on? Yeah, advanced power boost, so I'm going to put that on. And then I want to throw my heavy attacks. I want to play this fight slow and let the poisons do the bulk of the work for me. And so I'm going to throw some heavies before I end up throwing my special one. To get rid of his Flux Dispersal Shield, I'm going to throw my SP1 right there. The poisons are paused because I interrupted it, and now when I'm next to him, I would have nullified the Fury. But yeah, we're going to chip him down with poisons. Okay. Yeah. This is... It's an interesting placement. I don't know if this is a good or a bad placement. I'm going to... See, right there, I threw a Light Attack to pause the poisons. The second I did that, he threw the SP1 and didn't hit. So yeah, that was a bit annoying, but, you know, we're going to chip him down with more heavies to get more poisons, and then another SP1, because we have his buffs under control. I'm going to hold block, intercept with my special one, and yeah, that's the fight. Pretty careless. But yeah, I'm going to heal a little bit. And then we got a long shot on Power Focus 2. And Aggression Prowess. This fight, I would bring in an Incinerator Mute. You do not want to trigger a buff against him, especially if he is on a special 2, because if he is, he'll put an Incinerate on you, and then if you have a buff, when you're incinerated, he will Fate Seal you, and then he'll deal a crap ton of Incinerate damage. Now, I get a gift in this fight. This guy's running Suicides on defense, so now I can take advantage of the Suicides and kill him faster. I'm going to throw my SP2 to do a nice amount of damage. He's not even going to throw a special, he's just going to drop dead from the poisons, and I'm just going to hold block and let him die from poisons. This fight was much easier than I expected it to because of the Suicides, so yeah, Pretty simple fight overall, but I would bring an Incinerate immune to that fight if you want to play it safe. Next up is a Guillotine 2099 on Recovery, Vigorous Assault, and Safeguard. I'm using Hercules in this fight, per the usual, with an Invulnerability boost, because I want that up for the next fight as well. Yeah. This fight, Hercules can beat this fight. I would, in the future, for anyone else taking a fight with Guillotine on it, I would consider bringing in a champion with DOTs like Human Torch, who also can counter miss, and she is not a high ground defender. I'm going to intercept with my special one to gain True Sense, so that way she cannot miss me while that's up. And then I'm going to play this normally. You see my feats of strength are doing extra damage. Okay, I would not do a medium and heavy in war, I would just do heavy because of Limber, so I got pretty fortunate there. I'm going to bait out an SP2, and I'm going to try to intercept with a special one. Oh, and she's running suicides too, so that doesn't matter. So I'm going to intercept with my special one to get the True Sense back, and then we're going to hit her. Now, when she hits 15%, she gains a regen. Right there, she's unblockable, so I can't parry her. I have to let her heal up. And there, yeah, I'm going to throw my SP1 again to keep the True Sense up and just finish this fight out. I'm going to invade another special too, and then hit her with a combo, and that will do it. Yeah, Hercules is capable of beating this fight, but yet again, I would bring in someone like Torch, who has DOTs and can also bypass miss, or someone of that nature who can do DOTs damage against her. Next up, this is the only Kingpin fight I have for this war. It is an Aarkus on Hazard Shift. Kingpin wrecks Hazard Shift in general, even without Hood. So here, I'm just going to get to my SP2 and try and nuke this guy down. I already have an Overpower, because every time there are 8 debuffs on me, I Purify and get an Overpower, giving me 8,000 additional attacks since I'm a rank 3. There we heavy counter the SP1. I generally play very reckless with Kingpin because he can Purify and he's extremely tanky. I'm going to throw an SP2. He's going to get to his special 3 and throw it. I'm going to tank it and take no damage because I have an invulnerability boost. And so we're going to wait out this animation. I'm going to get flung around and thrown against the wall by Aarkus' hand. Then I believe I'm going to block, or I'm just going to throw my SP1 and that's going to be the fight. And the D-Gen's just going to do the rest of the work for me. So yeah. Pretty simple war. Ended off by trolling him with a heavy. That's pretty much it for the war. That's all I had to do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to flex on the notification bell, and I'll be catching you guys very soon.